And it's time for me to let you know your daddy is
Superman! I knew it! No! That hair doesn't fool me! Get that! Flexerman is running out of control!
Did you see what he did to my hair?
Was it Flexerman?
Do something!
You see that, boss man? Somebody say Flexerman? That's Flexerman and Marty Bell versus Niles Planquet with hashtag Dexstar in the main event.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are coming to you from the Kansas Crossing Casino in Pittsburgh, Kansas. Tonight, you're going to see a huge lot of world-class superstars competing in an over-the-top rope battle royal, $5,000 on the line. Also, the main event set up last week, Flex Server Marty Bell versus hashtag Dexstar and Niles Planquet.
Seems like a good opportunity to test out that old Flex Ray vision. You know what? Forget it.
Hey, brother. Why are you dressed so funny?
That boy ain't right.
Over the top rope battle royal. Now, to be eliminated, you must be thrown over the top rope and both feet must touch the floor. The final person will be left. He will be the winner. Then you must buy him shots all night long. Are you ready, Kansas Crossing, for the battle royal?
Well, Jason Jones going to exit the ring here, so all the world-class stars can make their way out. Of course, these battle royals are always so very, very dangerous. The only way to be eliminated, over the top rope, both feet must hit the floor. Here comes Darling Dustin Heritage. I see our new revolutionary champion, Damon Windsor.
Rashid Ali is coming out right behind him. A plethora of guys here.
Oh, here comes Jermaine. Well, if Rashid's gonna, or if Jermaine's gonna try to have a dance-off in the middle of this battle royal.
Please, God.
Oh, here comes Fuego. Well, if anybody can compete in the dance-off with Jermaine, it would be El Fuego del Sol. Certainly was not Darling Dustin Heritage.
Oh, stop. Darling did just fine.
And your final contestant, Retro Randy Price.
Randy Price still obviously looking very, very upset at having lost the Revolutionary Championship last week and suffering his first loss here in World Class. But, you know, $5,000 can make a big difference in somebody's attitude.
Well, and technically, Randy lost twice last week.
And you keep saying that, but I'm not going to.
You don't have to. You don't have to really know what I'm saying. It's just, it's fact. He lost twice.
Price going immediately to work on Damon Windsor as Price over the top almost eliminates himself. Windsor charging in.
Hey.
Your Revolutionary Champion's out first.
Yeah, well, guess what? It didn't fix the fact that you still lost.
And
there goes Randy, too.
Yeah, Price went over the top as well, never re-entered. So Randy Price and Damon Windsor battling to the back here. They are both eliminated. We're down to 4 now.
Well, that only took a matter of about 10 seconds.
Jermaine working over Dustin Heritage in one corner. Fuego and Rashid Ali in another corner.
Anna Lynn making her way to the back. Remember, he's still Revolutionary Champion, so at least there's that.
Yeah, there's that. That's right. All right, Jermaine trying to force Rashid Ali over the top. Now Fuego getting a little bit in on that as well. Fuego on the outside, but did not go over the top.
Oh, look at that. Look at Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin about to put Jermaine over the top. Jermaine precariously positioned there, almost upside down.
Oh, no, not this, not again.
And Dustin Heritage.
Dustin Heritage has been eliminated.
Well, not looking terribly excellent tonight. We're down now to 3 men. Jermaine, Fuego, and Rashid Ali.
I know. Oh, now come on! I thought these two are supposed to be setting the pace and setting the good standards. Double teaming's not a way to do that.
That's a battle royal, man.
Every man for himself.
Well, theoretically, but you know, there are going to be some alliances. There are going to be some temporary situations, and like I said, both these men kind of feeling it. They're kind of feeling that groove.
Maybe there's a new stepbrother.
Maybe. I mean, I've seen stranger substitutions. I once saw Colt Kilbane as a stepbrother, and that was weird.
A what?
Colt Kilbane, yeah. I'll think about it later. And now Jermaine and El Fuego
I didn't know he could get down.
gonna
like
be,
that.
well, Rashid able to fight him off,
Yeah,
fight them off, and
Oh, there goes El Fuego.
takes El Fuego out. We're down to our final two.
Well, Fuego can get to stepping now.
One of these two men going to have their pockets flushed out quite a bit.
Well, I mean, Rashid Ali,
And
we
I
know.
think, we know Rashid Ali, of course, connected in with Al Farad, Prince Mahali, all that Middle Eastern money. I'm not sure the $5,000.
Now, why did you have to say specifically Middle Eastern money?
Because they're both.
It's money. Don't be prejudiced
But I'm
towards
thinking
the
about
money.
the sources it comes from, the oil companies that it comes from.
No. Let's not get politics in here.
Not get politics. Every time the Prince Mahali steps in the ring, he threatens to raise people's gas prices if they aren't quiet. If anybody's playing politics,
I haven't heard
it's
anything
them.
of that nature.
Of course, because you're not listening. All right, now, Jermaine and Rashid. Oh, I said it. Rashid slips off the apron. Jermaine now $5,000 richer.
Well, shit. I wish he could share.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to take a bunch of his friends out tonight. You know, I get along with Jermaine for a little while.
Well, you know, as a matter of
I'll try
fact-
to put in a good word for you. I mean, I'm not thinking he's going to take.
Don't get delusional. If we know if anybody's friends with the man Jermaine, you know that I am that guy. Me and Jermaine, we've talked several times. We've shot the breeze. Matter of fact, he's
Speaking of
shush.
the breeze.
He's gonna get to talking.
Yeah, he is.
He's got something important to say, so just listen to him.
You know, I'm not accustomed to winning a whole lot. But when I win, I can.
Oh, he's gonna dance now?
DJ Balls from the ones and twos, can you hit me with something that I can dance to? Hold on. What's happening?
Oh, he's looking at the boss.
Yeah, well, the boss is controlling the music here.
Is he gonna do it?
I don't know.
Is Jermaine gonna?
It says. Oh, there you go. Nobody puts it down like Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, I feel like this is a dance break or something.
All right, well, let's check in on Flex Zerba. What's he up to now?
Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, working now. Yeah, I can feel it. Coming. I smell it. Here it comes. Yeah.
Time of great war approaches, folks. And in this time, you will have only one of two choices. Assimilation or extermination. What? You should be more careful.
Oh, what is all that? Huh. Or maybe I need cinnamon. Time to test out that flight. Baby steps, baby steps.
This is so hard. I'm telling you, man, this height thing is really going to be a problem for Flex.
It is not going to be a problem.
Well, fans, still to come tonight, that big main event, Flex Zerba and Marty Bell taking on hashtag Dexstar and Niles Blanquet. But I want to go back now to last week when Damon Windsor reclaimed the Revolutionary Championship. I want to show you some footage here that we did not get to see at the very end here. Here you see Randy Price off the top rope, caught in the grasp of Damon Windsor, put down, and almost like praying to the altar right there, Windsor trying.
See, this is what I was talking about. This was the original defeat of Randy Price.
It's not a defeat. The referee signals 2, and that was 2.
No, I heard,
as much as
you heard
was
it.
a rate.
You heard the 3 just like I did. This is why I'm saying Randy has been beaten twice now. That was the unofficial beating, since the referee, I guess, seemingly doesn't understand that when your hand hits the mat for 3, match is over.
Well, Randy Price, at this point, trying to reclaim his senses, while Damon Windsor brings in the Revolutionary Championship belt. A swing and a miss there. And we thought everything was going to be okay here. It's Randy kicking the belt out, hits the DDT, but as the referee goes to remove the belt, then all of a sudden, here, watch Anna Lynn. As we're going to cut back over here, I believe. Oh no, sorry. First situation, Randy Price with the old school frog splash does connect with that and does get hooks the leg, but is unable to get the 3 count here because Anna Lynn tries to make her way into the ring.
Because the match was already over. It should have been over. He hit the 3. It was already said and done. But no, Randy wanted to argue, and then right there, the referee was taken out as if it was really any loss to anybody, considering he sucks at his job.
Obviously unintentional, but again, look at the footage here as Damon Windsor, clearly grasping the belt, just about knocks Randy Price's head into the 3rd row, but definitely knocks him out. Referee comes back to his senses and makes the 3 count.
And there you had a new revolutionary champion in Damon Windsor.
Well, he's certainly not a revolutionary champion that I can be proud of, and I'm sure all these fans feel the same way. But for the first time, Randy Price...
Twice.
Travis will insist that it is twice.
You saw it here twice now. This is the 2nd time that this footage is being seen. But nonetheless, the undefeated is no longer undefeated.
Randy Price suffering a loss, a pinfall loss in the ring, a loss of the Revolutionary Championship that he worked so hard to gain, and now back in the clutches, in the possession of Damon Windsor. But this, fans, we were not able to show you last week because of time constraints. Damon Windsor with a big celebration, of course. He's going to do that. He wants all the attention on him as he's now reclaimed the championship, while Randy Price struggling to get to his feet.
And as we see, you'll see here in just a few moments.
Your winner and new World Class Revolutionary Champion, Damon.
Now watch Windsor as he pushes Anna Lynn out of the way, and again targeting Randy Price. The match is over here, but Windsor not satisfied with that. Another shot to the dome of Randy Price. What is the purpose of this? What is the need? Well,
he beat him twice.
After winning the match, Damon Windsor, of course, could not be satisfied with walking away. He had a message for all the viewers, all the followers.
The sermon.
Let's go hear this sermon.
Tonight, we walked directly into the den of sin, and surrounded by the wretches of the world that seek to harm our cause, we drew our mighty sword and we struck a blow for our cause, for our crusade. We struck down the thief, and we once again regained the Revolutionary Championship. As the rain falls down from the heavens and cleanses the world below, you may once again be proud of your champion. You may once again kneel before your leader. And you may once again all hail The altar!
I don't get it. Trying, I'm just not working. Man, maybe I'm not super after all. Yeah.
Flexi, there you are, son. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our conversation that we had earlier. Now, I am not quite sure that you understood what I was talking about. So I brought something to show you to maybe help you remember what it is that Daddy does. Did you recognize what I've got here? Do you know what we do with this?
Yeah, see, it's nice and big.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh, so stupid. Stupid.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I should have known. It's a cape! I can't fly without a cape. Yeah, check this out.
No, son.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
Please, at this time, he will be Flex Zerba's official hype man from KODE-TV. Please welcome Ethan Schmidt.
All right, well, Flex Zerba has a hype man, a local television broadcaster here.
Yeah, he's wearing the wrong logo on
Well,
his shirt.
Flex hasn't quite had time to market his own, I'm sure.
TV, please welcome the official hype man for Flex Zerba this evening, Ethan Schmidt.
He does have a Flex bandana there. I'm pretty sure it's got the F on it. So,
Well, maybe that you need to change the shirt then there, Mr. Ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the powerhouse of Pittsburgh, the Juggernaut Joplin, the monster of Miami, the one, the only, Flex Zerba.
Well, we know that he's definitely from Kansas.
actually, he's not. He's from Quapaw, Oklahoma, to be perfectly honest with you.
This guy?
He resides. Oh, this guy. No, this guy from Kansas. Yes, I was talking about Flex Zerba.
I was not talking about Flex. This dude mentioning almost every single city and town you can
Well,
think
that's
of.
because those are all cities that Flex Zerba has associated himself with. He has a long association with Miami, Oklahoma. He lives in Joplin, Missouri. He's got a business residence here in Pittsburgh, Kansas, but originally from Quapaw, Oklahoma. I guess that's just that Ethan couldn't come up with anything beginning with a Q that sounded, relatively decent. And then Marty Bell. Flex Zerba and Marty Bell going to be tagging together here.
Yeah, Flex has actually had quite the up and down over the last couple of months.
That's true. He's had some great victories. He's had some unfortunate collisions with men like Scott Steiner and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Unfortunate? You say unfortunate?
I mean, unfortunate for him.
I think unfortunate is putting it lightly when you remember what happened at Oklahoma with Steiner.
Anyway, fans, if you want to see what we're talking about, if you want to see this footage of Flex Zerba's confrontations with all the world-class stars, there's only one place you can go to, and that is our Patreon service, patreon.com/worldclassrev. You can catch all the past episodes of World Class Television, as well as those behind-the-scenes specials and footage, all of it starting at just $4.99 a month. Patreon.com/worldclassrev. That's the address you go to get all that stuff.
How much was that again?
That was $4.99 a month, Travis.
$4.99 a month?
$4.99.
Wow, that's cheaper than most networks.
Marty Bell and Flex Zerba now having made their way into the ring, and Flex bestowing his vaunted sunglasses onto our ring announcer, Jason Jones. Oh, Marty.
Oh, look at that. Look at Marty
Marty
flexing.
trying to. Yep, she's trying to keep up with Flex here.
No,
even Rick Chin gets a pair of sunglasses.
Well, I think we should change Zerba's name for the cases of this match here. We can see that he's been a superhero in training.
Hey, no, whoa.
What?
Careful.
Introducing their opponents. They weigh in a total weight of 450 pounds. Hashtag problem solver, Dexter Harmony. Hashtag top shelf, the connoisseur, Niles Longuet.
Oh, good Lord Almighty.
And here we go. Niles Planquet, the connoisseur. We're well familiar with him, the mainstay of the world-class roster. But the newest recruit into the world-class talent roster here, the problem solver, the man who's called himself #Dexstar, Dexter Hardaway, a 20-year veteran of professional wrestling, a man with a lengthy record of accomplishments.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the floor, 150 pounds, Dexter Hardaway and Niles Blanc.
Why don't we stop talking about him now, since that's a waste of time?
And fans, in case you're not aware, he has an issue with my broadcast partner, Travis Fowlhart. They
I
do
have
not
an issue with him.
like each other. It's very well established. To be fair with you, Dexter hasn't liked me at times either.
You really think I care if he likes
Well,
me?
of course, well, I would hope that you'd like to get along with everybody, Travis.
I did get along with everybody. I don't get along with idiots. You're like my exception. Let's leave it at that.
Wow,
Hey, don't question it. It's just an exception.
I won't. I guess I won't. All right, well, Flex and Marty doing something close to rock, paper, scissors to determine who's going to start. And fans, we will start this match when we come back from this commercial break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bell rings and we are underway here. Main event time. This match set up last week by the boss, Jerry Bostic.
As Superflex is here.
Yes, indeed, he
And
is.
I'm hoping with all I can muster, I am hoping that Superflex here can do away with, I don't even want to call him Lex Luthor.
#Dexstar. Just go with #Dexstar. And
how about I hashtag not?
Well. Oh, with one palm, Zerba throwing Dexter Hardaway across the ring.
You know, you might as well throw him out this building too if you can do that. I'd appreciate you kindly.
Hardaway now makes his way back in. This is Dexter Hardaway's world-class debut.
Yeah, I wish
But
there was no such thing.
as I said, he's a 20-year veteran of this sport. He knows all the ins and outs.
Why would Niles Planquet associate himself with this guy?
Well, Dexter, I know you don't like him, but Dexter does have a appreciation for some of the finer things in life.
Does he?
I legitimately had a conversation with him recently about
Oh, you actually had a conversation?
I
He
did.
knew how to use words?
He does. He used some that weren't particularly friendly towards me in the course of that conversation, but he also talked about enjoying
what in the world is this?
What's happening here? Are we having another? Wait, is Jermaine on his way out? What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe he's getting word from his dad. Oh, they're calling for Dexstar. Yeah, he's right. He told you to suck it. Might want to take him up on some advice there.
All right, collar and elbow tie-up with Zerba and Hardaway. And Hardaway unable to budge Zerba. Oh, man, but Zerba with no problems catapulting Hardaway into enemy territory close to Marty Bell.
Don't you understand? You're not kryptonite. Don't mess with Superflex.
As both men again circle up. And now Dexter from behind with a rear waist lock.
Yeah, look at that. See?
Showing no real effect there on Zerba.
This is what you get when you tug on Superman's cape.
Oh, Zerba winding it up, and Dexter not particularly happy with that.
Are you kidding me?
He was holding him. He was holding him.
Oh, he's telling you it's an illegal hold. How? He was the one applying the hold. How could it be illegal?
I don't swing that way
See what I'm talking about from earlier?
It's so strange, Travis, because normally we're at odds here, but I'm 100% on your side with this one. I can't find fault with anything. You finally are seeing things my way. It's amazing.
No, I'm seeing things the right way, and his way is certainly
and
wrong.
I think Dexter's about to see things from upside down.
That was the greatest thing I've seen Flex do in a minute. Where's the replay? Can I get a replay on this?
You can wind it back on your DVR when you watch through this.
Or, you can always subscribe to our Patreon service, //World Class Rev, and you can watch it as many times as you want. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go do that after we finish here tonight because it was so amusing for me.
Hardaway taunting Marty Bell, but now going to work on Zerba, and knee shot to the midsection of Flex Zerba. And again, I have to wonder, both Dexter and Niles Planquet, well, I was about to mention how Dexter was comfortable in the high rent district there, but not so comfortable there, as he was highly elevated up, and Dexter immediately over to his corner, and a consultation, if you will.
I think you need it here with him. All right.
Hardaway and Planquet, as Hardaway insists that Planquet should have his fair shot.
Smartest thing Dexter has done all day.
And Marty Bell actually begging for the tag, saying, please, tag me in. I want to get a hold of this guy.
What is her issue with Niles Planquet? Like, what did Niles do to her?
Well, he interrupted a conversation she was having with the boss over the Arbor Mist. I mean,
well, to be fair, Planquet was just bringing up the fact that Flex had assaulted him earlier in that evening. You can't really fault the man for being frustrated about it. But nevertheless,
I
here we
still
are.
want to know how it is that Jason Jones was able to make his shadow look like Marty Bell. That amazes me.
It amazes me that Jason Jones showed up from behind a freaking door into the middle of our ring there shortly thereafter.
All right, both competitors now circling up as Bell slides underneath Planquet and blows a little kiss in the connoisseur's direction.
Now that was insulting on Marty Bell, and I like Marty. She's a classy lady, but that was classless on her part. Dealing with a class of Niles Planquet.
And again,
oh, come on.
Bell just sidestepped the collar and elbow.
Well, that was complete treachery there. Yeah. It's chivalry is done and over with.
And over referee Nick Chin.
Nick!
Well, he was picking up some garbage in the ring that Planquet had put there.
That did not take 5 seconds to pick up a piece of trash.
It was sticky. It was like the tape that.
Oh, stop it, Burnham! Stop it!
See Planquet getting upset with the referee, and I think the referee is not going to take that.
Oh, come on!
And here comes Marty Bell with the cover, and only good enough for 2.
We need to start reevaluating our officials here. Nick Chin has been in dance battles. He's laid his hands on athletes.
And with all of that, he is still better than Crazy Charlie. So I just set that to the side and say, never mind, he's better than Jeff the Ref.
Oh,
you're not gonna have to worry. Oh, hold on.
What?
Marty gonna push it? Oh, she's gonna shoulder block it. She bounced off Planquet there.
Am I really seeing this right now?
Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Okay, I'm just making sure that.
Okay, Planquet about to go on. Oh, look out!
Oh, what in the world?
And immediately Marty Bell with the front face lock.
Just like a woman, complete treachery and doesn't tell you about it until after the fact.
Not that Travis is bitter or anything.
I don't know what you're talking about. I speak facts. Like the fact here is that Dexter
taking both Planquet and Dexter over.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. And I'm not talking about Planquet.
And listen to the world-class fan base cheering here for Marty Bell as she is backed into the corner, her own corner though. And a block there by Zerba allows Marty to dish out one to the side of the face of Planquet. Now, collision there with Marty Bell and Planquet. And a shoulder tackle by Zerba takes down Hardaway.
Oh, and he just ran into the ring post there.
Referee really losing control.
Whoa!
It's a good thing we have a late night television slot. Yeah, just don't worry about it, Travis. Don't worry about it. Let the images speak for themselves. Because you're gonna get in trouble no matter what you say.
I knew there was always something funny about this.
Well, nothing funny about that for Planquet and Hardaway. Both of them dumped to the outside. And fans, we're gonna have more of this main event action when we come back after this. All right, fans, we return here to world-class action main event.
This is world class, right?
This is world class.
I'm just making sure that we didn't somehow end up on Cinemax.
No, we are definitely late night, but not that way. As Planquet and Hardaway thrown back into the ring, Zerba on the second rope. He's about to fly, but oh! Well, like I said, that fear of heights has been getting to Flex Zerba. He made it to the second rope, but he was not really quite ready to pull off the jump. And now Planquet and Hardaway going to take over, making a wish.
The wishbone effect, certainly not in the favor of Flex Zerba, Superflex, as I like to call him here.
As Hardaway draping Zerba over the second rope.
6, 1.
And Hardaway calling for the 6-1 knee right into the face of Zerba. And the tag before that, I'm thought, to Niles Planquet, who now comes in. Yes, he is the legal man, and he's about to stomp some grapes right there. All over the chest of Flex Zerba. Marty Bell protesting, but Nick Chin saying, yes, tag was made, and it was. There was just a delay on Planquet's choice to come in. Now, snapmare into the pinfall combination, but only good enough for one. And Planquet continuing the assault on Flex Zerba.
Planquet there with a nice forearm shot to the side of the face there. Sends now Superflex in the wrong corner, not wanting to be there.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't surprise me what's taking place.
Planquet drawing the attention of the referee, and Marty Bell has had enough, comes in as well, but her distraction only allows Planquet and Hardaway to pull some double team tactics out on Superflex, who
look at that. Brought himself back up there, and Niles Planquet.
Well, Planquet gonna pick him up and put him down, and does so pretty much with ease, as he's gonna uncork the screw here. Anyway, he's gonna pull the cork out.
Oh, I thought that happened earlier.
Yeah, no, that's a different subject.
Okay.
All right. As Planquet now, again, look at Planquet and Hardaway functioning very well. Quick tags, keeping a fresh man in.
I swear it only happens when you open the bottle.
That's drop toe hold from both Planquet and Hardaway, who now link pinkies.
Oh, wow, how about that?
Well, that's better than what they were linking before. And Hardaway protesting to, no. Anyway, it's protesting.
I'm just pointing out here.
I know. And now, look at Hardaway yanking the elbow over the top of the head of Flex Zerba. Zerba's size, Zerba's power, pretty heavily negated with him on his posterior in the middle of the ring here. Hardaway, of course, accustomed to not being the biggest dog in any fight.
Or ever.
But he's got control of Superflex, but Superflex trying to fight back, breaks the arm hold, but it clotheslined there by Hardaway.
Yeah, I know that me and Dex Star don't get along at all. However, I can't take away from the fact that the man knows how to stick to the basics and is a formidable guy.
He's a ring general. You're trying to say that he's a ring general, and I know it's hard to say.
I can't bring myself to say
I don't really like to talk about it either, but it's true. He is. But right now, oh, nice sky high there from Flex Zerba.
Superflex.
Who is unfortunately rolling away from his partner. He has got to get himself over to Marty Bell. And no offense to Marty Bell, but I gotta wonder how much can she pull off here against, well, she's gonna go in against Dexter. Marty Bell and Dexter.
Oh, my.
Down goes Dexter. Dexter does not have the greatest success with women. Just look at his marriage record, and he'll tell you that. And Marty Bell now, high up and over with a vertical suplex. And meeting Miles Planquet for the same. Can she get him over as well? Yes, she can. The power of Marty Bell in this ring. as she's carrying it all for her team right now.
Showing up and showing out.
Back and forth, corner to corner, putting both Blanquet and Hardaway in their proper positions.
The running hip attack connects to both men, but now...
Superflex has found his groove. Superflex is feeling it again. He's rested up again. Oh! Introducing both men to...
his posterior.
That's right.
It was a hit from Marty,
and once again...
where is this coming from?
It's from the boss. The boss is sitting in the ringside. The boss is encouraging with the music. I mean, we're going back to 1984. We're going back to pre-WrestleMania 1.
Oh, shush, are we going to get in trouble for that?
Fine, that's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're going back to a show that took place in Madison Square Garden several years ago.
Where one woman beat another woman for a women's title, yes. And Niles Blanquet ruining the moment.
To say the person that we were hearing over there did actually make an appearance at said show.
She did. Do not play this game. And Hardaway mouthing off at Marty Bell, and now just wrenching the standing wrist lock there.
Now this is giving me all the more reason why I don't like this guy. Oh, come on, Blanquet. No, not that. Blanquet, don't do this. Don't do this. Come on, man. She is a woman after all. Have some class there. Okay. He didn't break her face.
That's true. Standing over into the standing arm bar.
But you know, it's kind of hard to have a lot of sympathy for Marty because she put herself in this situation.
She did. She asked for this, and I'm sure that she will say the same.
Oh, wow, Rosa.
That's true. There we go. Good use of leverage there by Marty Bell, but only able to get the 2 count out of it.
That was nearly a 3 count there, but Blanquet,
now with interlocking the fingers, an obvious advantage here on the part of Blanquet, tagging in Dexter Hardaway with a well-placed kick underneath the shoulder of Marty Bell. And now,
look at him.
See, the moves are good. The wrestling is great. It's the mouth. Dexter Hardaway's mouth is going to get him in so much trouble and makes him so many enemies.
Well, his hip did that earlier.
Oh, and look, he's pulling back. Blanquet actually begging him off, saying, no, don't hit her. Oh! Well, Dexter's experienced that before. And I'm not going to say Dexter's ever done that before because I don't know. But he certainly seemed to lay that in without any particular remorse.
Well, it seems like this would have been on a bad episode of Jerry Springer or something. I don't know.
Blanquet now.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Superflex coming over to the rescue. And look at Marty Bell. Caught Niles Blanquet up too long. Takes him down with a second rope powerbomb.
Now Marty really needs to get over there to Superflex and get him in this matchup.
Yeah, but Marty deep in enemy territory, and it's going to take every bit of effort that she has to drag herself all the way across the ring to tag Flex Zerba. Her hand barely encroaching onto our monitor here. You can see there's still a good 3-4 feet before she can make that tag.
Come on, Marty.
She's stretching that arm out as for everything that she's got.
She's going to need to in order to pull this off.
Inches away. Can she do it? She does. She does. And look at Blanquet. Dexter not even there, but in position for the tag.
And now Superflex is in, showing that super strength he's got.
And Flex Zerba all over Niles Blanquet. High elevation. Down goes Blanquet. Zerba now with the cover. 2, and only good enough for 2.
And now we see Superflex. He's trying to summon that power and that inner strength again.
He's holding up. Oh. He's going to go for the Superflex punch.
Yes, he is. He's measuring his man right now.
Zerba working in position. Goes for it. Oh! Well, he connected with the punch, but he punched the wrong guy. He totally wiped out referee Nick Chin. And Blanquet face first down on Flex Zerba.
Marty's now trying to wake the official up.
Yeah, Marty trying to get...
there he goes.
Well, he went all the way to the outside. You got another referee in here now. And we have another referee, but Dexter with a code breaker on that referee as well.
Wait a minute.
That is Flex's dad.
It is.
What's Flex's dad doing here? I thought he only came around once a year.
Well, you gotta check your list and make sure everybody's naughty. And
well, I think we know who's naughty and who's not. Oh, the thing is pretty clear.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Flex's dad has a steel chair to the back of Niles Blockade. Marty Bell
Oh, plants Dexter head first.
and Blockade ordering Flex's dad out of the ring with a thumb right to the eye of Marty Bell.
Oh, no, come on, guys.
And what's Blockade doing now? What's he got? He's got his wine?
You don't think he's gonna do this, do you?
What's happening here? Oh, he's got
No.
a mouthful of wine. He's
Not a taste.
Oh! Face of Dexter!
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
And Zerba, Marty Bell, both underhooks, both dropping down, and both with pinfalls, but there's no referee to count. Both referees have been wiped out through accidental.
What? Who is that?
That's Brandon Buck. That is Brandon Buck. He's an old associate of Flex Service here. He's in some sort of, I think he's in an administrative position in the building now.
Oh, well, wait a
Now
minute.
he's leaving the Oh, is Flex gonna do? Is he gonna try to fly?
Superflex can do it.
Can he do this?
He can do it. I know he can do it.
Flex and Marty both to the up on the top row.
He flew!
He did! They both did! They both did it! And they got the pinfall! Double pinfall! Big victory!
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Flex Serva and Marty Bell.
Well, it's an early Christmas present for Flex Serva and Marty Bell as Brandon Buck comes in, referee shirt in position, and all
Let's give it
four
up
of these
for the
individuals.
franchise, Brandon Buck and Santa Claus.
It's official. Flex Serva's dad is Santa Claus.
You didn't know that?
I thought it was like.
We've seen
I thought
him
it
for
was
the last
a
2 weeks.
I know, but I thought maybe he was just like got a side job as a. I didn't know he was the real Santa.
That is the real Santa.
I've got to update Flex's Oakland fan bio about that. I had no idea.
And look at Superflex.
Superflex and Marty Bell.
Yes. Put the cape on the man. He deserves it.
Did it. He overcame his fear. He climbed to the top of the ring. He flew, just like Marty did. They both deserve those capes. It's to hopefully, well, maybe Flex's dad can make one and another one for him because Flex's cape looks really good around Marty's neck.
Doesn't it? Everything looks good on Marty.
Yes, it does. A tremendous celebration here for the victorious team of Flex Serva and Marty Bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause? Flex Serva, Marty Bell, the dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo indeed.
I love seeing Superflex fly earlier. I told you he could do it. And look, it's Marty too.
Fly again.
I bet that must have been what Rose felt like on the Titanic.
Hopefully the end result isn't the same for Flex there, but nonetheless.
Well, his name's not Jack.
Yeah,
so
that's
of course
true.
not.
No, it's not. And now Flex Flex has the microphone.
Pittsburgh, Kansas, thanks for coming out tonight. Who wants to get in the ring and have a party with Flex? Come on. Hit the music.
And Flex wants a celebration.
Where's Bubba at? Did Bubba come back? Santa, get in this ring. We're going to have a party tonight.
You know, when the Space Cowboy goes, there's always a party.
We got some music. I feel like we've done this before. I feel like we should strut. Who feels like strutting with Flex Serva and Marty Bell?
All right, Flex Serva and Marty Bell.
They're really bringing the fans in.
Yeah, they are. Well, that's what we're all about, fans. We're about fan service here at World Class. We want all of our shows. We want you to get up close and personal with the superstars of World Class. several lucky fans here getting in the ring with Flex Serva, with Marty Bell, with Space Cowboy Jason Jones.
Oh, and there's more.
They're getting the opportunity to strut their stuff.
We want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. World Class Revolution. Watch us tonight at midnight. Right after Saturday Night Live.
Oh, look at Granny getting with it in there.
Yeah. Everybody loves World Class Wrestling fans. I tell you, we love doing this, and we appreciate the response like this.
Dad! Oh my gosh, Dad! Look, Merry Christmas! I got you something. Yes. Yes. Look, see the family resemblance right there. Did you see me, Dad? Did you see me? I flew! I did it, Dad! Did you see it? Did you see it?
Son. I saw you the whole time.
Oh, aren't you so proud, Dad?
I'm proud of you, son. I'm so proud of you. There's something I need to tell you.
You okay?
There's something I need to tell you.
Yeah.
You haven't been. Well, I'll just tell you.
Okay.
You're gonna make a great Superman.
Knew it! I knew it! Yes!
Just don't tell anybody you're my son.
Fair enough. You know what? Secret.
All right.
Safe with me. I got it.
Proud of you, son. Merry Christmas.